You're listening to the Skyy Lifestyles coaching series, helping men all around the world to attract and connect with women on level few men will ever experience. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and visit us at coryskyy.com.
Getting the right mindset down is 100% the complete foundation to becoming great with women and to becoming great with anything, for that matter. You know, a lot of stuff that I'll say today, you'll hear it, rationally you'll kind of understand it, but when it comes to truly understanding it, it's not gonna really click for you. And then 3 months from now, a part of it will click, and then 6 months from now, more of it will click. I want to talk a little bit more about being uncomfortable. A lot of the stuff that we talk about and changing your life and changing your mindset, it really is uncomfortable. It brings up really awkward feelings, uncomfortable feelings. It brings back different things from the past that maybe you tried to cover up for a long time. Everybody's different. Everybody's got a different past. So different things that I say will trigger different emotions. But accepting the fact that being uncomfortable is okay is extremely critical. It's okay to be uncomfortable. And if it is uncomfortable for you, that means it's working. If you're doing 10 different affirmations and 2 of them seem to be a little bit, give you that uneasy feeling, just like something's off, or maybe you resist it, those are the 2 that you need to do the most. I remember myself when I was doing mirror affirmations personally. One time I actually was running through my affirmations. I was looking in the mirror, looking into my left eye, I was saying the affirmations, and there was one affirmation that I was working on at that point that it was really uncomfortable for me, and I never really paid attention to it. I wasn't really aware of my emotions and my feelings while I was doing the affirmations, but this one time it actually really stood out like a sore thumb. And what happened was my body physically rejected the affirmation. I looked in the mirror and I said something. I said this one particular affirmation. I'm not going to say exactly what it was, but I said this one particular affirmation, and I noticed that my eyes literally moved away from the mirror a split second before I did this specific affirmation. And I realized it, and as soon as I realized that my eyes moved away from the mirror, I kind of got pissed off about it, and I was like, you know, we'll just use "I'm a sexy motherfucker" as an example. So I looked back in the mirror and I said, "I am a sexy motherfucker." And as soon as literally a half a split second before I said "I am," my eyes moved again, and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I got really angry with myself, and I forced myself, and it took me 4 or 5 tries before I actually was able to state this affirmation in the mirror without my eyes twitching and moving away from the mirror. And that's a perfect example, just one of many, many different examples that you're going to have with affirmations on how your body or soul will reject it. Your mind will reject certain affirmations. And those ones that your mind and body and soul reject are the ones that are most critical to you, and they're the ones that are most critical to your success, to becoming great, to really overcoming this negative mindset, and it's basically facing your fears. You know, you got to say, fuck it, enough is enough. You know, if mirror affirmations are extremely tough for you, and written affirmations are easier, which ones do you think are going to help you the most? It's not the ones that are easier. Stop taking the easy road. I was playing pool back, probably about 7 years ago, and I was playing pool, and the guy said, I was playing pool with this pool shark. This guy was excellent. I mean, he was in pros for a while, and he was just at the bar hanging out playing pool, and I ended up just getting up and playing with him or whatever, and we were going against each other. And he saw that I went to shoot the ball that was right next to the pocket, and I shot it, and the ball was pretty much, it was a simple shot. It was an easy shot that was just anybody could have made. And he looked at me and he said, "What the fuck did you do that for?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "What the fuck did you do that for?" He's like, "You've got to take and face the balls that are a little bit more difficult and leave the easy ones for later." And that applies to life, guys. That applies to this. If your written affirmations are easy for you and your mirror affirmations are a little bit more difficult, don't take the easy road. Don't continue to, do more of the written affirmations. Do the mirror affirmations. Maybe it's specific affirmations that you're kind of veering away from and coming up with excuses in your own mind. Oh, well, I don't need that affirmation. Oh, I already believe that affirmation. You need to question yourself and say, do I really fully believe this affirmation right now? Or am I just trying to come up with an excuse on why not to do it because my mind is rejecting it? Okay? This applies in life. Don't take the easy road. Yes, life was meant to be abundant. Yes, life was meant to be easy. But that doesn't mean trying to run away from your fears. Okay? When I was shooting pool with that guy, I looked at all the shots that I could take, and there were several different shots that I felt were more aggressive shots, and I didn't think I could make them. But I was like, fuck it, I'll just take the easy way. And by taking that easy shot, that one easy shot, it made everything else in the game difficult, extremely difficult for me, to where I ended up losing the game. If it's uncomfortable for you, that means that it's touching on something, and it's actually working. If you have certain affirmations that you're doing to change your mindset, and your body's rejecting it, you keep coming up with excuses why you shouldn't do these affirmations, or why you shouldn't do the written affirmations, why you shouldn't do the mirror affirmations, why you should not go out. You need to ask yourself, stop yourself right away, and say, what's going on here? Why do I keep having 1,000,001 excuses why I should not do these? Why do I keep coming up with excuses why I shouldn't go out? And you just need to face it. You need to be aware of your thoughts at that given moment and change it. Change it from those 1,000,000 negative voices telling you not to, and switch it to why you should. Instead of coming up with so many reasons why you shouldn't do this or do that, start focusing on why you should. There's no better time than now to start taking control of your life. It's your time. It's your decision. It's your choice. Are you ready?